Hi folks, welcome back to my channel. I'm the RV Wingman, and today I'm going to pull back the curtain, so to speak, on what some sleazy RV dealers are doing right now, and they have been doing, and they'll continue to do, to unsuspecting sellers of RVs. Now, I suspect Camping World is probably the first name that comes to mind. It does for me, but I'm telling you, Camping World is not the only one that does, well, I think sort of what I'm going to lay out in the next few minutes. I am the RV Wingman. I want to see you be a happy camper. I want you to make minimal mistakes and have maximum enjoyment when you own your RV. I want to connect you with the best, most honest RV dealers in the nation. I can do that. I have a resources page. If you'll scan the QR code you see, I always say it every video, it's over here in the corner of the screen. Scan it with your phone. If you can't scan it, there's a link to that information, my resources page, in the description down below. Please check it out. Okay, I say this now because there are so many people wanting to sell their RV. And you'll see these ads by most of them are big national chains, but other dealers do it as well. We will pay top dollar for your RV. We'll buy it from you now. Bring it on down. We're going to give you top dollar. In fact, and that sounds good, right? It does. In fact, we're going to give you an estimate on what we think your RV is worth. And so you fill out the information, all that information, and you're hungry for that number. Please, Lord, make it be a big number because I owe a lot of money or I need to get some bills paid. Whatever the reason, you're hoping for a big high number. And guess what? You get it. Most of the time, you get a really high number. And you're going, oh my God, honey, did you see that we can get this for our RV? And you're thinking this is great. And you might, but I don't think so. And here's why. It's an emotional roller coaster. I believe that people that swindle you want to hook you in with your confidence. They want you to put your trust in them. I say protect your trust like it's the last thing you want to give away. Make people earn it. Make me earn it. Keep an open mind. Don't put your trust in somebody and be like the 50,000 plus people on Facebook on Camping World Sucks that have felt they've had their eyeballs gouged out by Camping World. Don't be that person. Be careful who you put your trust in. So let's go back to your RV. You've entered your information, and now they're going to blow you up on the phone because they know everything about you, how to contact you, and so on and so forth. But they're going to give you this number. And Camping World, I invite you or any of you big chains out there to come and visit with me. Let's talk about it. I want to ask you some questions or drop your comments down below. You can say that I'm ugly. I shouldn't be revealing the truth. I'm going to tell the truth because that's what a wingman does. They tell the truth. So you think that you're going to get top dollar for your RV. Okay, that's good. Let's just stay there. What is it going to take for you to get that top dollar? Well, you're going to have to take your RV down there, aren't you? I mean, that makes sense. How long does it take you to hook up your RV? Seriously, if you're going to sell your home and you had a realtor coming to show your home, how long is it going to take you to clean that home up? How long is it going to take you to clean your RV up? You're not going to take a filthy, dirty fifth wheel, your barber pool, whatever, down to Camping World or Lazy Days. You're not going to do that, right? How long is it going to take you? It could take you days, at least several hours. Got to hitch it up, hook it up, make sure the batteries aren't dead. You got to clean the thing up. You're going to go get top dollar for it, right? And these chain stores know that. And you're going to invest a lot of time in that. And that's okay. They got the carrot out in front of you, right? You want that carrot or that big pot of money that they're going to be promising you. So you finally hitch it up, you go through traffic, you get over there at the dealership, and they're very nice to you. And they say, oh, man, we've been waiting on you. This is awesome. Oh, looks good. If you can have a seat right over here, I know some of you dealers are going to hate my guts, and it is okay. Get in line. I'm not trying to be ugly, but I'm just trying to be honest. And, everything's so great, and you're still going, yay, we're still going to get our big pot of money, and you get to sit there for a while. Just a little while. So you start getting antsy. Well, you've already invested several hours, right? You have. You've invested several hours to get the damn RV to the dealership, and they're going to give you top dollar for it. They promise you. You saw the ad. They sent you an estimate. Just an estimate. But it felt good. And you get to wait and sit around and get bored. And somebody will come out. We'll be right with you. We've got to send somebody out. Let's go take a look at it. Oh, thank God. About time. You go out, they take a look at it, they go, oh, this is beautiful. They find out about it, how long have you had it, this and that. They're checking it out. Say, I feel pretty good about this. So they're keeping your spirits up while you're pushed down by having to wait, play the waiting game, which is designed to wear you out. Everything, it's a confidence trick to gain your trust and your confidence and wear you out and make you take the offer they're going to give you in a little bit. Let me keep going. So you started out excited. Let's work really hard, honey. Let's get the RV to the dealership. Now you get a little bit less excited because they're making you wait. Now you get more excited because you go back out. They're going to look at it. They're going to make your ears feel good. Let's go back inside. Let me go get the service manager back in the back, and he's going to come and do a thorough deep dive investigation just to check things out and make sure that everything's on the up and up. And do you know something? They're going to find every little flaw with that RV. They're going to absolutely look everywhere. Look for any sign of water damage, any soft spots on the floor, any switches that aren't working right. Ooh, that little piece of trim. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And he's going to be very nice about it. Oh, boy, this is not really what we thought we were going to get. You see where I'm going? And it happens every day, every single day. And they wear you out, and you're going, oh, I kind of knew that. I knew that we had that water leak underneath the bathroom sink, and I know the floor is kind of spongy over there, and the slide out that little, and they're starting to bring these things up. And you need to be honest. I'm not saying to be dishonest, but they're going to nitpick and tear that son of a gun apart. But you know what? That's okay. We still want to buy it. Still a nice RV, and we think we can sell it, but gosh, it's just not quite what we thought it was going to be. How many hours are you into this process now? Honestly, how many hours? Whatever the answer is, I think it's too much. And you say, how much? How much? And they give you not the same number that they gave you online. Not even close. Has anybody experienced this? I know you have. It's okay. It happens to everybody. You're not special. Everybody gets the same treatment. Lead with a high number, get them to work their butts off, bring the RV in here, let's wear them out over time, then let's kind of make their ears feel good, and then we'll bring in, at the very end, we'll say, well, gosh, we can do it, but yeah, we can do it. And most people give up. They go, oh my God, they're worn out. And these big chain stores that use this technique, they know it. How do you think they get that big inventory? Seriously, how do they get it? But it gets worse. I'm going to tell you how it gets worse here in just a second. This is why you should never buy one of those RVs from one of these chain stores unless you get an independent third-party inspector that knows a whole lot more than you do, a whole lot more than I do. Most people don't do that. They don't do that. I don't know why. Don't want to spend the money. They're lazy. They didn't think about it. Don't do it. So if you sell, now they're going to have your RV for a beat down price because they know you're not taking it home. Because to take it home, guess what you got to do? You got to take it all the way back home. And then when you sell it, you got to get cleaned up and work several more hours again for every single person that comes out and looks at it. And they know you're going to be worn out. And they will give you an offer that most people will take. Or you may say, well, I got to have at least $2,000 more. Well, we can go $1,500. And they give it up. So they sell to these big chain stores. Now the chain stores can go, all right. Next group, what are we going to be doing? We're going to be selling this thing. If you haven't watched my videos, you don't know what you don't know. When you buy a used RV from Camping World, there is a place down at the bottom of the contract. I've shown it a mini. And if there's one that doesn't say this, I want to know about it. You're buying it as is. I don't care what the salesman said to you. I don't care what you think. I don't care what they implied. They said just bring it back and then we're going to fix that. And don't believe it. If it's in writing that you bought that thing as is, that's how you bought it. And it doesn't matter. There's not a 3-day right of rescission. You can change your mind and you can take them to court. It's in writing. You accepted it as is. But do you think that they're going to give you the list of all the things that are wrong with that RV? Do you really think that? Or they're just going to point out the things that are obvious? Exactly. They're going to point the things out that are obvious, that anybody could see, that you can't avoid. And if I wanted to be a crooked dealer, I wouldn't point out anything else. It says as is. So what if they're mad? Get in line. And that's how they turn around. They sell these. They beat the people up on coming in. Then they take advantage of the people that are buying because you believe, gosh, it's got to be this dealer. I've heard this big national chain is reputable. They got that big flag outside. They would never rip me off. Now, to their defense, to Camping World's defense, they don't think they rip anybody off. Seriously. It's just fair. You didn't have to go in there and give them all your money. You didn't have to make that decision, but you did. And it's true. They are in the business to make money. They don't sell RVs. In my opinion, they sell payments. How long have I been going on? Not that long. They sell payments. Please don't buy the payments. Buy the final out-the-door price. If you're going to buy an RV from an RV dealer and you're not really super familiar with all the workings of it, please be skeptical. Do not just give your trust to anyone, like I said earlier. Hold on to it, because you could be paying, you will be paying for this thing for many, many years. Don't buy the payments. Look for the out-the-door price. Anything that is promised by the dealer, any dealer, including the dealers that I recommend, get it in writing. The people I work with are good, really good. They're honest, very honest, but they're people. People deceive. All people, you too. We are top-line predators. God made us that way. Well, that's not true. Evil lives in all of us. Deception lives in all of us. We don't have to live a life of evil and deception. We don't have to. But to not recognize that, ooh, I could be capable of being one ugly, unlikable son of a bitch, I think is willful blindness. So people will deceive. They don't all deceive, but they are all people. And understanding that going in, I think, can help save you money. Again, I want to help you make minimal mistakes, that they cost you the least amount of money, the least amount of headaches, the least amount of heartache with your spouse, with your partner, and save you the most amount of money, have the most amount of fun. And it's hard. It is. But to not talk about the truth, this is a trick that's being used. It's going to be used as we go through the winter and then into RV show selling season. And if you are at the point where you're desperate, you may just go over and go, well, whatever. I got screwed on the way in. I'm getting screwed on the way out. And they'll just screw the next person that's going to buy it by not fixing everything. Tell me I'm wrong. Prove to me that I am wrong. I welcome you. If Camping World, if you do it a different way, please, I want you to get on and say, that's not true. We take in an RV and whatever the thing is, that's what we pay. Tell me that. Let's show me that. I want to hear it. I want to see it. I want to know if you, Camping World, or one of these big chains that has ripped somebody's eyeballs out financially, if you're going to provide the same list to the buyer of that RV that you showed to the seller. I'll bet the answer is no, you're not going to. But if you do, I want to know it. Get on here. I want to look you in the eye and I'll go, oh, I was wrong. We want RV dealers to make money. We do. I do. I just don't want them to get rich off of me and bury me in the process. And I don't want them to bury you. That's why education, taking your time, making the right decision. Oh. I'm going to make the decision to wrap this one up. Let me know what you thought of today's video. Thank you very much for spending some time with me around this virtual campfire. I am most grateful. This channel will never be a great big popular channel because it tells the truth. The truth is nobody. The truth is just the truth. They're not always wrong and they're not always right. Neither are we. We have to be honest, and that's what this channel is all about. I am Alan Warren, the RV Wingman. Please drop a comment down below. Let me know what you thought of today's video, maybe watching where you are watching from. Be safe, have fun, play nice, and what? Don't leave your good manners or your common sense at home. Bye-bye, everybody.